Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Geekarts Gaming video. My name is Sash, and today we'll be taking a look at my progression of the 6-star boss rush challenge in Marvel Contest of Champions. So here is my team really quickly. I've gone with Iceman, Ultron, Voodoo, Gwenpool, and Hyperion. And I started off the first fight with Gwenpool here. Crossbones was really easy to beat. You've just got to bait out his special one attack, and I did not have a problem with that at all. Ended up one-shotting him. I find that 550s are definitely a lot more easy to do the fight with than 440s. Then moving on to the blade, he's got a Caltrops node there, and you want to make sure that you've got a bleed immune champion. I ended up going in with Ultron, as you can see. Then we went on to Ghost Rider. Now Ghost Rider is also really easy to beat. However, I decided to use Voodoo against him. You have to make sure that you watch out for his special 1 attack. He can fire that off at any time, and it is unblockable, so you will take a ton of damage. And you might notice that is exactly what happened to us throughout this fight. However, we did end up getting him down. Now sadly, my 440 Dr. Voodoo did take an S1 to the face, and as a result I perished at the hands of the Rider. So I had to go in with Gwenpool in the end and finish him off. Onto Green Goblin here. I decided to use Hyperion to start out the fight. However, I have to admit I did find it quite tricky with Hyperion trying to actually land those heavy attacks and build up those Fury stacks. In the end, unfortunately, he did kill me a bunch of times, but we ended up finishing off as well. So go ahead and take a look. I think you want to make sure you watch out for his heavy attacks. It's the heavy attacks that actually ended up killing us in the end there. When I finally got to Morningstar, I had only one champion left, who was Iceman, and I decided to just go in and try him out. He did do a considerable amount of damage. The other thing about Morningstar is she's also got that unblockable special 1 attack, so as long as you can bait that out, you should be perfectly fine. It might be a little bit of a long fight depending on who you bring in. Iceman's alright with the ice armor being very forgiving in the end there, as well as those cold snaps and frost bites that he applies. And on to the hardest match of them all, who is indeed Mephisto. I've spent considerable amount of time looking through his stats as well as his boosts and things like that, and I have to say he is really tricky, so you might have to practice a lot before coming in and fighting him. We did die a couple of times, as you'll see in this video, but hopefully this will help you out. And key thing to remember here is that Aura of Incineration, Iceman's pretty much the only one, unless you also have a Mephisto who is immune to that, so you will be taking a lot of damage over time. I actually found Hyperion's power gain to be very effective against him, even though there was a class disadvantage there. Go ahead and take a look at how I did this fight. Well, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I certainly think that the rewards are worth it. So if you can, try and complete this quest within the timing. I think it's definitely going to help your progression quite a bit. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. All that stuff helps me out. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. Really looking forward to creating the next video for you guys soon.